everybody? What's up, everybody? We're watching Bulwark on Yo Zank's channel. The newer video. Friggin' killing it in this, I might add. That's sick. Good stuff. Thanks for being here, Adam, RDG, Johnny boy, Crayfish. How you doing? You skated the first version of the frame that we're talking about today? Well, that's a good segue. Wasn't much of a fan, stuck with the symmetric. So, yeah, I happened to stumble across that Entente was doing... is it Entente or Entente? Anyway, the frame creator that made the Larifari and the Deary Dari frames. That they are working on what seems to be a collab. Maybe they're starting a new, like, specific frame company. I'm not completely sure. But in the post here, I'll pull that up. You can see the new Axis V2 frame. Is that how you pronounce this? AXYZS V2. 262 millimeters or 290 millimeter wheelbase. 61 out, 55 in. Anyone? Question mark. Feel all specs on our page. Analyze the vibe at Axis Frames. I'm believing that's pronounced Axis Frames. I'm not sure. These are UFS. They're made in Bavaria, made in Germany. Not sure how that works, but I guess we'll see. Wait. Here we go. Oh. I'm already on the page. Okay, that's why it didn't change. I was very confused there. So yeah, you can see the frame here. Nice split right in the middle. I believe they're always making the CNC'd stuff, if I'm correct about that. Here's the blocks that they use. Let's see. What exactly is the material? It's the UHMW, I would think. If I'm... Is it UMHW? UHMW? I don't remember. The 4 letters. Hey, what's up, Ben? Thanks for being here. DQ, Tyler. Groove looks pretty dope. It does look like a fun groove. I'll give you that. It doesn't look too deep too, which is kind of inviting to me. I really like the shallow grooves. This one looks like it could be some fun. That's for sure. I'm not sure much about Axis itself. They do have a YouTube video up on this channel here. Dean? I'm not sure how to pronounce. My bad. But it looks like they're skating it. That or the first version. Probably the first version. Kind of looks like that from the swipe up. But they do have some footage and stuff of their... Or photos, I mean, not footage, of the first version of the frames. It looks like they're working with Entente now to, Entente, make the new ones. Okay. History of Axis frames. It looks like that's what it said. I'll go back. "61 out, 51 in." Or 55, sorry. 61 out, 55 in. Maybe that's just like the max size, but yeah, it's 61. That's really interesting. Who makes 61 wheels? Does anyone make 61 millimeter? Would 60 and 55 cause a 1 millimeter banana rocker? That is my question. Yeah, it looks pretty wide. Sucker for high-low. It's from Entente. What is Axis Frames then? Is they just like help design it? Axis. If I wasn't on Aeon, this would be my new frame. Well, time to frame chop. USD Aeon wheels claim they're 61. Really? There's only a couple 55s, too. Interesting. Very interesting choice. I want to try it, though. I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to try it. The problem is most sub 58mm wheels are square profile, so they won't match. Ooh, that's a good point. Yeah, that's true. Close enough. Welcome back, Abel. Snoopy, thanks for being here. Snoopy Shawls. I don't know why my Google Chrome chat highlighting feature is not updating. There we go. I love this. Close enough. Welcome back, Abel. Yeah, someone's got to make that really sharp pyramid groove, the shallow pyramid groove. I want to try it. I like Tree's frames a lot. I just have still yet to purchase the prime frames to fit them. If you're looking for something similar to the Abel frames, Tree has these frames. These frame walls that go on the prime frames. These things are really fun. I really like small wheels, so I still want to try his version for the smaller prime frame. But like I said, I have not bought many escape part recently. My stuff's been lasting too long. You guys making too many good products out there. My street frame, them street frames, never need to update those. My plastics are still holding up nice and good. The sole plate the other day, I was kind of getting upset with how fast it was sliding. I was like, alright, I need to go slower, and I'm going so slow. I just want to practice this switch up. I don't want to blast it. I just want to try it. And I just could not stop sliding. It's a good problem. Danos, thanks for being here. We're talking about the Entente Axis frame collab, the Axis V2 frames. They are 61mm wheels on the outside, 55mm on the inside. We're kind of talking about the fact that 61mm of wheels are kind of hard to come by unless you can, like, I guess here in the Aeon ones might be 61. But then the 55s are usually flat profile, which is a great point. I don't feel like any Aeon wheels have been flat profiled enough to make that work, but who knows. Be nice if they had a suggested wheels list or something. Yeah, I'm certainly confused. No one has mentioned it. Oh, okay. How about 60 out, 56 in? 60 in the outside check, but 55 on the inside is maxed out. 60 on the outside check. So yeah, it can do 60 on the outside. Like, duh. But, I mean, I'll just ask it. Have any good wheel suggestions? Simple question. I am curious. Just would like to know. What are some good wheels for this? I wonder if they've considered this, because they have to have, like, skated this now by now, right? Like, I would hope. But, yeah, if you're familiar with Entente, they made the Larifari and the Diridari. Let's see. Larifari frame Yelps grinder blader. Or grinder blading. A CNC milled UFS frame 100% optimized for anti-rocker. Designed and manufactured under fair conditions in Bavaria, Germany. Sauber. Available as frame only or combined with gorgeous, free-letting, indomitable grind wheels. What? Free-letting? Skate crew from Bavaria. Okay. Oh. Well, they got some anti-rockers for their other frames. That's cool. Made from POM with infinite A hardness. What does that mean? Made from POA or POM with infinite A? We're beyond the 90, 99A, 100, 101A. We are infinitely A. Frame we got before the Diridari. You could get Lino's Magic Rocker. Flat inside, round out. Magic Rocker. Interesting. Want to keep it low? Yeah, maybe. Hey, what's up, Ronnie? I saw you passing on those lava skates. That was pretty cool. We're talking about these new Entente and Axis frames. The Axis V2 updated emotions. They come in 262mm or 290mm wheelbase, but they suggest 61mm wheels on the outside, 55mm on the inside. We're kind of talking about what wheels might work the best. Let's go check out who's got the most wheels. I usually just jump right to Oak City, but Roller Warehouse maybe. I don't know. 61mm wheel. Okay, so yeah, the Aeons pop up. $57, $76, $58. I don't see 61s. $60, $62. $62 and it's flat though. $61. Okay, it's sold out. But yeah, so there's the Aeon stock wheel. Not great that it's a stock wheel, but it's, you know, if the Aeon stock wheels are good, like the Mesmer stock wheels are, then it shouldn't be a problem. I've never tried them. Let's see. 61mm. The Eulogy 55s are kind of round. Okay. 61mm 78A. Oh boy. You are gonna stick to the wall. You guys want a wall ride in these, you could. Okay, well, they don't have... Let's take 55. Roller Warehouse only has bearings when you pull up 55. Let's check 55 in Oak City. 55. Lomax Aeon 61mm is pretty flat profile. Okay. Eulogy 55. The Abdeel Koldberg. Yeah, it's round-ish. So here's a wheel that you can make work. The Koldberg. Let's leave this one up there. Let's go check. Actually, I'm just gonna... Let's duplicate this tab, and I'll keep looking. Ground Control has a 55. Roller Warehouse. Maybe if I feel like... Does that help? Oh, okay. You have to type in millimeter. Interesting. So we got the Red Eye Vitzman. The Weitzman. Ground Control 92A. Okay, for the middle, that might not be too bad. Yeah, so Ground Control has 2. Red Eye has 1. Eulogy has 1. Let's see. Okay, the profile ain't too bad on these. Oh, okay. Enhance. Pixelate. I think some the stock USD wheels are 61. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Nice. Eulogy 55s with the hexy walls are basically the same idea. 6055 or 6455 depending on frame size. Okay. I mean, that 1mm would probably come off those wheels pretty quick if you'd like the 61, or if the 6055 really messed you up that much, the 55 would probably wear down quick enough that it would maybe even out faster. Okay, let me duplicate this now, and we're gonna try 61mm. Okay, well that didn't do nothing. Let's see if it makes a difference here. Oh, that's right, I wanted to see if Oak City had any more. Oh, Them Skates has a 55. Okay. Okay, this one's flat though. So you'd have to get a 60 flat, which... I don't know how many of those there are. Oh, Icon has some 55s. Okay, these ones look like they'd be rounder. This is just like a 2D mock-up image of the wheel, which is kind of strange. But this one definitely looks like it'd be round. Can't tell. Popcorn compound. What is the popcorn compound? Icon EQO wheels are cast using a special eco-friendly urethane made of 30% cornstarch and a core constructed of 20% recycled composite material. Made in the US, these wheels outperform most other, less eco-friendly wheels in terms of our roll and wear resistance, while helping preserve the planet we are living and skating on. The Icon Eco 55 has a balanced radius that provides the ideal mix of speed, precision, and control. Balanced radius? I would think that means like round. Rule the road with these 4-pack of 4x55 high-quality Icon Eco wheels. Augmented mobility. 88A. That's it's kind of soft for middle wheels. Let's see, what else might we got going on here? So 61s. Let's try to find some 61s, I guess. I don't need this. For 1 second. Yeah, it's very strange that they suggest 61, but maybe that's just like not a suggestion. Maybe that's just like max. Like 61 is the max, so at least you know you have a millimeter of clearance with your 60mm wheels. We might just be reading into it a little bit too much, like I usually do, you know. So only showing the side and not the profile of the wheel is one of my blader pet peeves. Absolutely. Yeah, no, yeah, I get what you mean. No, but and Icon didn't even provide a picture. They just provided the friggin' PNG design. Came off the core. That sucks. Give me the toxic Cosmos, the planet's already doomed. Bring back Cosmos! Been skating 88A because that's all the metal core wheels come in. Okay, at least undercovers, but honestly, I like them. Alright, well hey. I don't know what I'm skating. I think it's 88A on the outside, 92 on the third channel. I skate Tri-Rocker. I just have the second wheel delete. Second channel delete, third wheel. All flat profile 55s from Dead. They've been holding up. My bearings are absolutely destroyed again. Anyway. Let's see. We got a new video from Abibus. If you guys want to check that out, we could take a look at that. It's called I'm Blue Because of Biba. Well, let's see why Biba got us blue. Down Bruce. Oh yeah, crazy wall ride. It's absolutely insane. Cool. Whee! Dead Set Radio skates. They're vivid, that's for sure. Whoa! Chill out, man. Kicking the camera. He pulled the camera back big time on that one. Dang, dude. I want to make a Biba style video just with this like dream aesthetic. Woo! Man, Christ, heel roll. No, thank you. Michael Briggs, right? Dang, risky. Cool. Shh. Bebop. Spinny with it. It's not Briggs? Oh, okay. Who is that? Where's Briggs at? Isn't he in North Carolina? Something like that? Am I thinking of someone else? Is he in one of the Carolinas? Because this, I'm sure was filmed just recently at MetroCard. And then some of it, well, maybe it's sprinklage of footage, because that wall ride was not recent. That opened the video. I mean, relatively recent, but that wall ride was crazy. I remember when that came out, and he rides over the door. I think he's in Virginia? Okay. I want to get to know that dude. I want to meet him. I wonder if he'd be on the podcast. We can try to get him on. We have another religion interview that we're working to confirm on Thursday. One that I believe we have confirmed for next Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna have Zach Savage on. Really excited for that. So we're gonna talk some savagery with the man. I'm hoping I can convince some of the team members to pop in. He's got a Burger King hat. I'm gonna shoot a message over to some of the team members, Clark as well, and see if I can get some of them to pop in. Just to, dang, dude, it's crazy. Nah, you could roll that one back. Go back. I gotta see that again. This wall ride, holy crap, dude. Insane. It don't make no sense. Crazy. Do you guys, in the last Jump Street podcast, you guys see that someone was like being a jerk, heckling, making fun of Mesmer, and Billy comes in, he's like, F you, Mesmer rocks. I love Billy. Dope. Yeah, that's some good Biba. We all need some Biba. I agree, ba. Alright, what else is going on? We talked to new frames. I saw someone uploaded, IMYTA video. Let's take a look at this. My nose itching. This is IMYTA Collective 2000 and 2001. Full movie, HD on Premium Rollin'. I Match Your Trick Association. Go check it out if you're looking for some good old-fashioned rollerblading. Some of that 2000s aggressive. I know we all itch for a little bit of it. Bum 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 bum. Esco Invasion. I'm clipping that door frame for sure. Dog, I wouldn't even make it to the door. Oh man, I would hit that wall. I would just slip right off, or I would commit too much and Rob Thompson, and I would hit the ground. I'm editing today a video with Rob Thompson as well. I got a good bit into it, but we talked hydration recently. Holy cow, dude, that fakey roll on that round ledge is so scary. Anyway, we'll have another form philosophy and how hydration is essential for your form and stuff like that soon. I'm sure a lot of you guys know that, but I think it's important for us to put it out there. But Rob's also really been diving into like the science behind hydrating. It's pretty cool to hear more about it. But yeah, we'll have that video out soon. Bum 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 bum. Man, someone bring back I Match Your Trick Association. Let's do it. That was awesome. Grabs one guy, the other one sneaks behind him. Video groove. That's what we're talking about. Alright. I'm gonna quick grab a little drinkage. Also, I want to set up my webcam. I don't like how low my webcam sits. And you can see right up my nose. Oh dang, this thing goes high. I didn't realize. Look at that. Is there a reason I couldn't put this on? I don't remember. Hold on 1 second. Well, that worked out. I like that one. Ding, ding, ding. Here's the technical difficulties. I am quick installing my webcam onto my new stand that I forgot to do before the stream started. Oop. Oopie day. I thought I saw Jan say on his podcast that he was releasing an HD Leading the Blind the next day. Still haven't seen it on his channel. Oh, dang. Okay. Yeah, I need to watch through that that podcast. I've been meaning to. Now that Cody and I are camera brothers, I reached out to him because I was like, what camera do you use? I like your camera. Of all the footage I watched, I was like, of the stuff I want to shoot, his camera does that stuff the best. And since I've been playing around with that camera, the Sony FS700 R, I've really liked it. Good camera. Hold on, I'm fixing my webcam because I wanted to make it... want it to take me higher. Baby, higher. Too much stuff on my desk. Need to organize. Camera, camera, camera. Okay. Hold on. Always gotta clean. I'm such a messy person. Okay, hold on. Ah. Take me higher. Oh man, my organ reach. All right. Now let me fix the camera. Deactivate. Activate. Hey. Take me higher. Where's Sean when you need a new meme? Yeah, you just Photoshop it on something. He'd Photoshop me. Looking forward to checking that out. A few months ago, I switched from soda all day, every day, to water, and I don't know shit about shit. I don't know shit about shit. Yeah, we talk a little bit about hydration shots. We have Get Rollin' has a specific therapy. What? It has a specific recipe. Anyway, but for things like just when you're working really hard throughout the day, doing like a shot of like a mix of things like ginger with a little bit of like cayenne and stuff like that. Stuff that's going to influence your body to invigorate your blood, promote hydration, stuff like that. You really like IMYTA. One of my friends is in this. Take me higher. Alright. You guys can see all my lights. Look at that. I have like these plant lights. So I use this resale website to basically buy all my stuff, and this resale website basically just is purchasing sorry, I'm distracted by the lighting. Is basically just purchasing like returned orders to places like Amazon or things that UPS is like denied but like the company doesn't accept. And so those companies sell those boxes or those orders, and then this resale website is basically eBay, and every item starts at $1 and goes up from there. I just recently got a MacBook for work. Just picked that up yesterday. I'm gonna set it up today. It's the new M4 MacBook Pro, the lowest edition, but you don't need anything more for what I do. That's gonna be awesome. I'm really excited for that. Hopefully that should mean my laptop streams will work a little bit better. Anyway, got like an Xbox, all sorts of stuff, and then I was like, I need new lights, and these ones came on, and these ones are for plants, and I was like, well, I like photosynthesis. Michon? What I missed? It's called Mad Cheetah. They do ship, so if you win an item, like, they will ship it out to you, but it takes like a week. But yeah, madcheetah.com. It's a Michigan thing, but they have a bunch of them all over. Illest K2s ever, Louise Ryden. Illest? The realest and the illest. Take me higher. Dang. I match yo trick. You know what? To make it look like I'm looking at the camera, I can just move it over here. I always forget that. And I guess I should. I'm so used to having my OBS on the left side of the screen, but my cameras are on the right side of my screen. But since my camera's on the left side of my monitors, I really should be moving the things I look at the most to the left side of the monitor, so it looks like I'm looking at the camera more often. Things you think I would know. Camera froze for a minute. We talk about the close-up. Yeah, I changed my camera. Wait, do I? Hold on. Oh, that's right. Video Ninja. Take me higher. I have iRuin on here. I like this camera angle more. More flattering. So, random. I got these, webcam, do the webcam thing. I got these, capture cards years ago for really cheap, and I was like, these things don't friggin' work, they're stupid, they suck. This one didn't work, and then I emailed them and was like, this thing doesn't work, send me one that works, essentially, and they sent me another one, and that one also didn't work. Well, I was just a little stupid head and didn't realize that my camera couldn't output enough power that I was using to make this happen, because I was running a bunch of adapters to make it work. My new camera can work with these, so I've got 3 capture cards now that that work. Gotta figure out what cameras work with them. That, or if I can get like a powered HDMI hub to like make it work with my smaller cameras. About to try some Omni V2 shells. Been skating V1 for a while now. Want to see the difference. Yeah, are they stiffer, or are they're softer? They're softer, right? Because they were cracking. That's what I heard. Not all of them, but obviously, but a few. Like it was definitely an issue that they were having, from my understanding. I think I don't remember. You guys are the ones who keep me straight. I haven't heard that song forever. Why am I? It's just stuck in my head because I memed it. Can't see anything. V2's supposed to be softer. Yeah, I've only tried the standards, but it was strange. Meta had a very interesting situation with them. When we were at Ramping Camp the last time, he had some standards that were too big, but he got his size. Like, that's what he was told they were. They were too big for me, even. And Metaskate's like a 8 or something like that, like 8.5, 9, I don't know, but it was his skates are too small for me typically, my skates are too big for him typically, but those standards were too big for me, and I forget what was stamped on the inside, but it was, I don't think it was a size. Pretty sure it was just like a, or like a number. I'm pretty sure it was just like an arbitrary size. But I want to try them. I want to try the size that fits me. Here we go. This is a good vibe. Julio! San Francisco. They run big. Okay. Yeah, they were friggin' massive. I could not understand why they were so big. I'm 265mm and skate small shells? Dang. Yeah, I guess I didn't realize how they might run. I need to look. Let me go check see their sizing. Standard skates. Standard Skate Company. Barca. Sizing. Okay, well, here we go. Pause. Okay. Skate sizing has always been a difficult problem with no true standard. A 42 from one brand isn't always a 42 in another. Yeah, that's true. So I'm guessing this is with the liner. When you consider the liner as well. Let's see. Our sizing guide has been updated to help you figure out which size Omni you need for your feet. Print this guide on legal paper, place it on the floor, take off your shoes, socks recommended, step on the sizing box, and align your heel to the bottom line. Note where your toes fit comfortably. This is your recommended skate size with our comfort liners. What's the inside measurement of the boot? Like, I appreciate the liner measurement and all that, but... like, I feel like this should be done not only with the liner, but also the shell. And that might be a thing. Suggested sizing only. Measurements taken from digital drawings. Plus or minus 2mm tolerance. This is a good point. Feet are three-dimensional objects, and these drawings are not. Your actual fit might be different. When in doubt, contact your favorite skate shop for help. I swam in mediums. Oh, dang. That sucks. Oh, my camera's way off. Oop. XL is huge. Oh, dang. Okay. 12 US wide. Dang. 275. Yeah, I am. I'm 275 in one foot, 273 in the other. Might have been able to make the mediums work, but I was pushing it. I opted for the larges. I feel like I tried on... I should rewatch the video, because I have a video of me trying them on. I feel like I should try that again. That is the shell sizing. This is where your toes... this is your recommended skate size with our comfort liners. Okay, well... suggested Omni sizing with comfort liners. This isn't the sizing for the liner, it's the sizing for the shell. With comfort liners. Yeah, I feel like I just need a clear distinction of both. This is a liner footbed, this is a shell footbed. I'm just too stink-brained. I don't know what it is. It's probably a thing that he has. I would wager. I need law to make the size between large and XL. That'll be my money zone. I really miss skating them, but need some pinky toe space. Okay. So we've got medium. We got not so extra small. We need Marge. We need large. What's the size between extra large, not so extra large, probably? That's them, I know that, but it's funny. I do skate second skins in the V1. Oh, okay. 275 Mondo, everybody take a drink. But considering width, I end up going with the EU 43 most of the time. Oh, okay. The large Omni wouldn't fit the 43 Frou-Frap Intuitions, nor my feet. Ah, dang, okay. Okay. Directed by John Julio and Dave Payne. Skating large Omnis with the Frou-Frap Intuitions, but I think they're the size under. Okay. That's right, I was gonna go get some water. I need some water. If you're just joining us, thank you for being here. You are appreciated. I friggin' love you. We've been talking about the new Entente Goods and Axis Frames collab, a frame from Entente Goods, but with the shape of the Axis frames. They look like they got a good split. They can max at 61mm on the outside and 55mm on the inside. We were talking 60mm and 55 is probably a good mix. There are some 55s in the mix. You can get some flat 60s, but a lot of these 55s end up being flat profile. There are some rounder ones. I want to say the ground control ones were a little, yeah, they're rounder. I forget what this is, flat top or where it curves in a little bit and then is flat. So there's some straight flat wheels out there. Hold on, let me go back. Mikey Weitzman, yeah, these ones are pretty flat. I guess I got that curve too. Okay, well, flat top profile is usually what we're seeing. The Eulogy is the one that I feel like has the best A rating to be a middle wheel in this context, and it's a little more rounded. But yeah, and then there's a slew of 60mm wheels, but if you're looking for specifically 61, like they say in this post, then you can potentially get some Aeon wheels. Those might work. Those are, I guess, those are 60s. Oh, thank you, Josh. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here too, Stubbs. Don't those look like Able frames? They definitely do. The Able frames, let me look them up. Able aggressive inline frames. They had I feel like a less steep, more sharp groove. Okay, hold on. Hey, that's my thumbnail. Maybe if I go to Google Images, because I keep forgetting and go through my settings and take this computer off of Bing. I was using it to earn points for Halo Infinite back in the day. Able frames, aggressive, inline, UFS. Aha. Okay. Yeah, I certainly see what you're talking about. This one is strange. I've definitely seen some other ones. I haven't seen this one before. It almost looks like it's 3D printed. Where's Where's the ones that I've seen that have like colored H blocks? H blocks. Someone's got some photos somewhere, I'm sure. Send them on in. Gonna try a few different liners and see what fits. Have fun, my friend. I hope you find a good fit. The Rollerblade Infinity Stone. H block definitely looks like it. Yeah, Blade Shred for sure. Thanks for being here. Yeah, certainly some very able looking frameage. Ask AI chatbot, summarize page. Okay, yeah. What you got? Choose an AI chatbot to use in the Firefox sidebar. Oh boy. I don't know. Probably ChatGPT. It's the only one I'm really like kind of familiar with because my coworker uses it. Do I have to have an account for this? No? Ask anything. Whoa. Okay. Please summarize the selection using precise and concise language. No, I don't. Fine, do it. Whatever. 58mm 90A ground control wheels that look like Pokeballs are the flattest profile I've ever seen. Literally a... Oh yeah, I had those. Literally at 90-degree angle. I had them and I friggin' loved them. I loved those wheels. The ground crew wheels were awesome. I know they're not for everybody, but those are the Gen 1 Ables. Dang, okay. Wow, thanks for nothing, ChatGPT. Okay, it was just, I guess, thank you for summarizing this. How do we revive Able frames? Reviving Able frames, the iconic freestyle skating frames from the 2000s, would require a strategic mix of community engagement, business planning, and a product development. Here's a breakdown of how it could be done. Oh boy. Step-by-step plan to revive Able frames. Here we go. Alright, hold on. I'm going to move it so you can read it yourself a little bit too. There we go. You should be able to see my big fat head in the way. There, that works. Okay, here we go, everybody. We're going to revive Able frames thanks to ChatGPT, who said that AI wasn't the best thing ever made possible. We're bringing it back right now. We're going to gauge interest and build hype. Okay, everybody, get your thinking pants on. I want your notepad out. If you are not taking notes so fast and so vigorously that you do not alight your paper, I don't think you are good for this. You're not a good fit for this company. Alright, everybody, begin. Gauge interest and build hype. Poll the community on platforms like Instagram, Reddit, r/rollerblading, and Facebook groups. Engage key influencers from the aggressive inline scene. Examples, pro skaters, YouTubers. Yeah! Create nostalgia posts, photos, edits, old ads to stir emotion and remind people why Able was iconic. Secure rights, brand ownership, trademark, and brand research. Confirm if the Able name logo is still owned by anyone, possibly associated with K2 or Sunshine Distribution. Negotiate or relaunch under a new name. If needed, Able Revival or something close. Could you really get away with that? Able Revival? Redesign with modern specs. Update the frame materials. Example, stronger plastics, UFS compatibility. Hey! You're slipping. You're slipping. ChatGPT, okay? You're slipping. Optional aluminum cores. Consider both OG designs. E.g. Wait, hold on. Consider both OG designs. My bad. E.g. OG. Example, the freestyle frame and modern variants. Big wheel flat options. Okay. Solicit community input on design. Drop a CAD preview and ask for feedback. Kind of what's happening. Limited drop or crowdfunding. Use Kickstarter or pre-order model. Offer limited edition colorways. Oh! Collabs or tribute versions signed by old pros. Example, John Elliott, Billy O'Neill. Billy, you want to sign my Able frames? Build a team. Sign a few OG skaters and emerging talent as team riders. Drop an edit with both legends and new blood to reintroduce the brand. Oh boy. What made Abel special? Freestyle frames before they were mainstream. Iconic riders. John Elliott, Billy O'Neill, Chris Farmer. I don't know if that's true. Is that true? Known for durability, unique H-block shape, and team culture. Key challenges, manufacturing cost, tooling molds isn't cheap. Oh, thanks, yeah, I know that. Marketing size, aggressive skating is niche. You need broad support. Ooh, take a shot. Okay. Modern competition, brands like 50/50, Ground Control, and Create Originals are well established now. Dang, that's some good analysis. Quick win ideas. Start with merch, tees, stickers, hats to test brand revival interest. 3D print a limited batch of Able-style frames to test demand before mass production. Collaborate with an existing brand like them, Mesmer, or 50/50 for a co-branded launch. Dang, would you want help drafting a revival pitch deck or teaser campaign for Instagram or mock up a modern Able frame? Yes. Throw together a pitch personalized to Billy O'Neill. Personalized pitch to Billy O'Neill about Mesmer reviving the Able frames. I want to include the original throne in this. Somehow throw together a pitch personalized to Billy O'Neill about Mesmer reviving the Able frames on the original USD throne, boots, and soul plates. Alright, ChatGPT, impress me. Absolutely, here's a personalized... I hate the way these things talk. I absolutely hate it. And that's just me maybe, but... Chatbot is going to see Axis, Deary Dari, and Larifar self-destruct. Have you listened to Starjunk 95? What is that? I feel like I have heard their songs, because you say that and I feel like the words seem familiar. It's like Bomber Cyberpunk inspired? Oh, sick, okay. Oh, Sean, he's got the pictures. I knew he'd come and give me all the things I need. Okay. Here's some Able frameage. Able Freestyle Evolution frames. Okay. Rally Girl 2000 is drum and bass heaven. Rally Girl 2000. I love that. Let's see. Other frameage. Okay, okay. It's gone. Okay, hold on. Move myself over here with this. Moving my stuff around. My bad. There we go. You got these Able frames. Okay. Able frameage and one more. Let's take a look at these before we read through our pitch for Billy O'Neill. Oops. Tressiter? Is that someone's last name? I'm not familiar. I mean, this is kind of game plan all skate companies use. Yeah, it's just, I'm surprised. So much false info. All three false. Okay, I was gonna say, I don't feel like that's real. I'm glad you guys are here. We can also DM Ezekiel to see if he wants to sell or bring back. Yeah, I bet you ChatGPT ain't gonna pick up like all that stuff factually at all. I'm glad you guys are here. I wasn't gonna walk away with that as fact, but I was gonna start questioning. Oh, is he unable? I was gonna ask him one day. All right, let's read this pitch. Wait, can I make it read it to us? Nah, that's not as fun. Okay, absolutely. Here's a personalized pitch directed at Billy O'Neill. All right. We're pitching to Billy O'Neill, and he had nothing to do with it. But I want to see what ChatGPT came up with. All right, I'm going to read you this pitch for it's personalized to Billy O'Neill. Actually, I'll just read it because it says it. Here's a personalized pitch directed at Billy O'Neill, focusing on a collaboration between Mesmer and a revival of Able frames using the classic USD Throne boot and sole plate. It's crafted to resonate with his roots, vision for Mesmer, and legacy in skating. Oh boy, alright, let's see what happens. Pitch to Billy O'Neill, reviving Able via Mesmer X Throne collab. Oh, yeah, collab you say. Subject, let's bring Able back. Mesmer X USD Throne collab. Hey Billy, hope you're thriving and skating hard. I wanted to throw an idea your way that feels like a natural evolution of your legacy. A revival of Able frames through Mesmer, paired with the original USD Throne boots and sole plates. This wouldn't just be a nostalgia drop, it would be a statement. A reawakening of an era that helped shape the culture and a bridge between the DNA of where you came from and where Mesmer is going. Now, why this makes sense? You were Able. Your skating with Able helped define a generation. Raw, unapologetic, powerful. Nobody forgets your parts from that era. He was not on Able. Mesmer is your spiritual successor. It's his company. The brand already carries the torch of that underground, art-driven, soul-first ethos. Soul first. Interesting. The Throne boot is back. With USD releasing the Throne shell, the timing is perfect to reimagine the full package. Freestyle is relevant again. Tech skaters and park rats are hungry for responsive, fast frames. An updated Able freestyle frame with modern tweaks could hit hard. Ooh. Dang. Yeah, who said that humans need to write anything anymore? We're not done. Concept. Able rebirth. Mesmer X USD X Able. Yeah. Boot. OG USD Throne shell. Mesmer modified liner and branding. I'm here for that. Sole plate. Classic Throne soles. Maybe color matched or transparent throwbacks. Or transparent. That works for me. Clear frames on the OG Throne? Yes. Frame. Updated Able freestyle frame. Same iconic shape, but modern materials. Possibly glass-filled nylon. UFS compatible, of course. Optional limited drop with Able X Mesmer engraving. An edit featuring you, Levi, Dom, and a few surprise guests from the OG squad paying homage while moving forward. Okay, it got Dom and Levy right. Community response, primed and ready. Every time a post drops about Able or USD Thrones, people go wild. There's a massive undercurrent of demand. Even a limited run of 300 to 500 complete sets would cause serious waves, especially if the launch is supported by an edit and the right visual campaign. I don't think Able needs to be any part of that for that to actually be true. If Mesmer came out with the OG Soul Plate and Billy, like they did I Fish New York, white skate, I'm okay with Billy having a pro skate at this point. I'm okay with it. His last... anyway, moving on. Aesthetic vision. Sorry, guys. This probably isn't that interesting. Aesthetic vision. Colorway. Matte black with cream or transparent sole plates. It said transparent. I mean, matte black with transparent sole plates could be pretty cool. Graphics. Subtle nods to old Able typography and Mesmer's darker visual tone. Packaging. Throwback style box. Maybe with a zine or a mini poster insert. A zine. All right. Last paragraph. You've got the crew, the story, and the platform. This could be one of the sickest throwback meets future drops that the aggressive scene has ever seen. What? That the aggressive scene has seen in a decade. My bad. Goodness. And you're the only one who can do it right. Let me know if this sparks anything. I'd be honored to help mock up visuals or expand on the concept. Respect always. Your name, optional contact / Instagram. Wow. Get smarter responses. Upload files and images and more. Log in now. Nope. I got more questions. How can the Ministry of Skepticism get rollerblading back into the X Games? Write me a whole pitch from the eyes of Arlo. Wait, write me a whole pitch from the tone of Arlo Eisenberg. Did I spell that right? Is it Berg ERG or URG? Tone of Arlo Eisenberg. Write me a whole pitch from the tone of Arlo Eisenberg on why X Games is missing out on super cool, aggressive inline stuff. Oh boy. Here's a full pitch written in the tone of Arlo Eisenberg. Raw, artful, a little confrontational, and ultimately persuasive and visionary. Oh boy. It's positioned as if coming from the Ministry of Skepticism, channeling that renegade, punk art, outsider elite energy that aggressive inline skating has always embodied. ERG, thank you. Tori Tressiter. Write a pitch to Tori Tressiter. Man, this is whack. Well, does anyone even care? What else is going on in the rollerblading world? Subject, X Games needs rollerblading even if it doesn't know it yet. To whom it may concern, but especially the ones who think it doesn't. Oh, let's cut the fluff. This isn't a desperate plea to bring rollerblading back to the X Games. This is a warning? Oh, ChatGPT. The future is now. Do you guys know that? You guys friggin' know that the future is here and that I'm causing environmental damage right now? Oh, AI. We are the Ministry of Skepticism, an art-forward, culture-conscious collective born from the soul of street skating. I feel like ChatGPT just very confidently just tells you things wrong. We question everything, especially the reasons why the sport that gave you Arlo Eisenberg, Brian Shima, Fabiola da Silva, and Aaron Feinberg got pushed out just as it was hitting its stride. Was Feinberg in the X Games? Shima wasn't in the X Games, was he? I guess I don't know much about the X Games now that I think about it. Did they have street stuff, or was it only vert? I've only seen the vert stuff. We've got something to say. You didn't outgrow us. You just didn't understand us. Bring back Senate. Should we have ChatGPT devise a pitch to bring back Senate? You want a spectacle? Watch us grind a handrail backwards with 1 foot. Oh, ChatGPT. You give me joy. In ways that you probably didn't mean to. Feinberg won the X Games on his 16th birthday? That's crazy. Yeah, I've definitely seen... Was, like, the big ramp stuff considered their street? Or was there, like, street? Like, it was stairs, rails, ledges... Or was their street considered, like, the big quarter pipes with the big, like, round, or, like, rainbow rails and massive vert walls and stuff like that? Because I don't recall seeing X Games, like, in a small form factor. Some goof already is. Bringing back Senate? In what capacity? Is Arlo aware and or helping, or are they just doing it? Like the actual brand, or are we talking like the logo and like parodying the logo? Make rollerblading aggressive again. Street was park. Okay. Yeah, like BMX street. The BMX course, and they consider that street. I want to read this part. You didn't outgrow us, you just didn't understand us. While the X Games doubled down on stadium-scale bangers, the sponsorship polished extreme sports... Wait. Oh, I'm so bad at reading. While the X Games doubled down on stadium-scale bangers and sponsorships polished extreme sports, we were in the streets. In the cracks, the rust, the real. Rollerblading didn't die, it evolved underground. It got weirder, smarter, more technical, more artistic. The very things the mainstream wasn't ready to handle in 2005 are now exactly what Gen Z is craving in 2025. Rawness over polish, community over conformity, style over spin? Oh man, what a paragraph. I don't agree with it, I don't disagree with it. I feel like that's all ChatGPT does for me, is make me more confused. Yeah, I'm sorry this is boring, but I'm so interested in like what ChatGPT has to say about us. You want a spectacle? Watch us grind a handrail backwards with 1 foot. Aggressive inline skating today is a strange and beautiful monster. It's part ballet, part martial arts, part jazz improv with polyurethane feet. They got whole skates made of polyurethane out here. We're doing things no scooter, board, or bike can even attempt. On architecture never meant to be ridden in cities that don't know their skate parks. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. There's some pretty crazy people doing like friggin' unicycling out there. Street unicycling's happening. Anyway. While everyone else is chasing 1440s in wind tunnels, we're busy reinventing how movement is even defined. In wind tunnels? Why? Because we have to. We're not in it for medals, we're in it for meaning. That's why we want to be in the X Games. We want medals. We're sick of the meaning. We have enough of it. Oh boy. The future is weird. We're already there. The Ministry of Skepticism exists because aggressive skating never fit in a box. It clearly did not grab what the Ministry of Skepticism actually is. It must... ChatGPT must just think it's a rollerblading group, an aggressive inline group. You want the next big thing? We've been here the whole time, grinding on rails while the cameras looked the other way. It's time you pointed them back at us. Oh, let me know if you want this format as a PDF pitch deck or want to design a mock campaign to go with it. Logo, visuals, slogans like rollerblading never left. You did. Dang, dude. It picked up the Arlo thing great, though. It knew exactly what I meant when I said I wanted it to be in the framing of, like, Arlo. Don't get me wrong, this is not how Arlo would talk at all. But the fact that it is so, like, bam, in your face. I love that. Alright. Well, what's going on in the rollerblading world? We've talked the new intent frames. I'll pull them up again in case you are joining us. I've just been kind of messing around with ChatGPT for the past, like, 20 minutes. Just seeing what kind of pitch it would come up with for able frames to come back, and it was horribly wrong about a lot of things. But here are the frames if you're interested at all. These frames can fit up to 61mm on the outside and 55mm on the inside. I asked in the comments what wheels they might suggest. Especially if you're actually looking to ride 6155, because there's not many that I feel like match the profile. But, anyway. Probably gonna hop off about, 22 minutes at 1 o'clock my time. Gotta get packed up, get fed up, get to work at 2 o'clock. We're going to be having a religion interview at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this Thursday. We're still confirming with the guest. And then next Thursday at about 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to have Zach Savage on, so stay tuned for that. We're going to be talking all things faction, obviously, talking about the new direction for Mr. Savage himself. Talk all good things rollerblading. Oh, yeah. Thanks for being here, y'all. We just chilling now at this point. What else can we shoot the poo about? No swearing. The algorithm gets really angry. Really angry at me. Let's see. Let me go. We watched the new Bebas video. If you've not seen the new Beba. Got that. Let's see what subscriptions we got here. Oh, Yuto Goto video archive with Contempoline. Oh, dang. Someone's booking at ZL. Arcade popping off. Archive. Woohoo! Ooh, gonna break that thing. I'd feel so bad if I did a grind on someone's air conditioning and it friggin' broke. That'd suck. First session at the house went down this weekend, waiting on footage from the homie. I'm excited to see it, my friend. Danos here in the chat has his own private handrail and park in his backyard. Dang, look at those rails. What the heck? Woo! Boosted some air. Holy cow. In the streets. Is it a Kung Lao when you kick down? Liu Kang when you kick forward, Kung Lao when you kick down. Oh, those pants are bro, what? That was... Dog. That ain't a rocket, that's a check mark. My man's a human check mark. What in the heck? Bro, that is the most rocketed rocket I've ever seen. You just kicked himself in the face almost. Dog, that's crazy. Yuto! Got to meet Yuto in passing. Very cool. Very cool guy, seems like. I'd love to get to know him, spend some time with him too. I kind of get like, just in personality vibes, I kind of get Fry Gomez vibes from Yuto, just in terms of like how they hold themselves, how kind they are. That seems like he smiles a lot. Seems like a fun, passionate person, you know. OG rocket, that rocket's insane. That rocket scare me. Contempoline. Very nice. What else we got? How to jump higher. Brandon Drummond. Ooh, Sasha 2025. I will be real, I thought it was Sasha Sims, but I'm not disappointed. I'm happy still. I'm just not sure who this is. Yeah, absolutely. Who is very much. Thank you for being here. Okay. Dang. It must have been hard to hold on to. Front Roy. Gritty ledge. Did not look like it was waxed. Got his thumb out. Thumbs up. Oh, ow. Nice. Front Sav. Fakey 3. Alright. Kind grind. Oh, 3 Miz. Nice. Front backy. Oh, top soul on the rail, drop to soul. Cool. Back Roy, drop to true mock. Very nice. Oh, backslide step over pawn, like that. I want to learn that, but I backslide with my right foot. I can pawn with my left foot now, so that's nice. But all the other left foot tricks, man, maybe I should do a let's learn on left foot tricks. Oh, dang. Okay. Thursday looks like we're doing a big group. Rob Thompson, Daniel Delgadillo, Meta, maybe Fry Gomez, maybe Cam Card. Okay, dang. What we doing? We just hanging out? That sounds like a good time to me. We have questions for each one of them. I'm okay with both. Maybe we'll do both. We'll hang out and I'll question them. Okay, y'all. We got about 15 minutes left on the stream before I'm gonna go and make myself some food and get to work. So, what's the haps, y'all? What's the hapadilly? Had an epic box session as well. That's what I like to hear. Yeah, I need to build me a good box. I've got that really low rail that I've been skating, but I've been neglecting just actually building a box because I haven't been driving my van, and my van is how I transported all my stuff. Yeah, I got some friends with trucks and stuff, so I'll just have them help me out. Ding, 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 ding. Learn some new tricks. That's what I like to hear. Good stuff. Alright, let me see the Instagram, see what else might be the haps. We got tiny little bit of updatage for Frankie's World. It's certainly still happening, and I mean, with Skate being popular, if they really make the game fun, if they make it fun to play, I'm on it, because I've really been enjoying the Skate game, and it's just because I've been enjoying, like, goofing off, but it'll be a game name. Frankie's World, the last city. I wonder why it's the last city. Someone tagged Frankie. Please make some black tech wear or skinny black jeans and skirts and shirts and some old school rims. I don't think he'll want rims in there, but who knows? Julian and Danilo and other people were in Russia. And they got up to all sorts of stuff. Stefano. Yeah, pretty wild. Dang, in Moscow. Risky. I would not want to be there. It's cool, though. Isn't there, like, a skate map in Moscow? Moscow. Lightning pants are cool. I feel like one of the Tony Hawk games had, like, a Moscow, map. Did he bust out the pots? Look! Look at this dude's face. Like, what the heck? Are you serious? Are you kidding me? I'm out here on my 24-inch bike, and this dude with my bright gloves, and this dude skating pots. I'm out here BMXing, and my man's making me look bad. And then you see Savison's face. Phenomenal. Phenomenal! Why is, like, Savison always just have, like, the weirdest non-contextual videos where you're just like, what? I need context on whatever's happening here. I'm guessing, like, they got out of the pool or the sauna, but they just immediately, like, okay, no one put a shirt on, everybody let's go play pool. I mean, yeah, there's... Also, why is there a pool table right outside this friggin' pool? I mean, I guess it's a pool hall, so table and an actual pool. But people would be dripping all over that table. Am I crazy? Adjustable height? How did you manage that? Do you have a video? Please share. I want to make a box that can be connected together just by, like, pushing them together. Basically PVC with couplers in between. Let's see what else we got going here. Oh yeah, Savison has picked up that he's training somebody doing the same thing that he's doing. He's got crazy balance. Look at this. So I guess we'll see what this is. Alyssa Romanenko. Lava skates, okay. Dang, lava's already on it. Jeez. What? Okay. This girl's really good. Savison is going to help her friggin' explode that talent. How old is she? She does not look that old. Holy cow. Got the spins like nobody's business. Nice. Big box. Tabernacle. What's up? Everybody go and do your daily tabernacles. Make one soon. I appreciate that, Danos. I would love to see the box. Savison has picked up like a little trainee. She seems really good. Lava Skates is branded on her stuff already. She's got some Lava Skates, so I wonder... Welcome to the Lava Team. Well, there you go. 21 weeks ago. It says the stream is YouTube featured, whatever that means. Doesn't even tell me that. Oh, there's 17 people here now. Thanks for being here, everybody. YouTube featured. What does that mean? French Brothers. Dang, dude, she's really good. Okay, chill. Man, yeah, Savison's gonna help her get really good. That's exciting. Oh man, I really hope we can get these Russian kids out to some more comps. I say kid. Is Savison? How old is he now? 23. Still kind of a kid. I'll send you a screenshot. Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm very confused what that even means. Hey, if you're coming from the YouTube feature, I talk about rollerblading. You're the first video on my front page. Okay, that's probably what that means then. Just like, YouTube is being like, hey, your boy, you subscribe to him. He's doing a thing. I mean, I wasn't planning on being live very much longer. I did Soul to Tabernacle on accident the other weekend. Had never done Tabernacle, but locked so good. Yeah. Tabernacle. I'm bad at tabernacles. They scare me. They scare my little ankles. Quick, what can we talk about that's relevant? YouTube, please send this stream out to every single YouTube account. That would be... Could you imagine you're streaming and all of a sudden you get, like, swarmed? Even just like 100 people would scare me. But I've seen people get swarmed by like a few thousand people and it's like, I don't even know what to do with this. Rollerblade, rollerblade. Everybody go and buy rollerblades. What else is happening? Dee-nee-nee-nee. Dee-nee. Dee-doo-dee. Dee-nee-nee-nee. Dee-nee. Free. YouTube featured. Interesting. That is strange. Well, we made it, guys. YouTube featured us. We made it. I hear my YouTube diamond button knocking at the door. That would be horrendous. Yo, wouldn't that suck? I usually sold a back Unity, brain got confused, and spun the opposite way a Tabernacle it was. I love that. Maybe that's why I don't like Tabernacles, because it's like the opposite of a Unity for me. Because I do my Unities very straight. I don't like... I'm very bad at turning 90 degrees into the trick. I do them very, like, shoulders forward. And the Tabernacle that confuses my body. My body don't know what to do with it. I can't believe it. Could not believe that Mr. YouTube himself has blessed me with the golden touch of featureism. Thank you. Is it because I was using ChatGPT earlier? We use ChatGPT again? What should I ask it this time? How can I learn to do a negative topside fish brain? Stay logged out. I remember getting raided with like 100 people and being like, Yeah, dog, I ain't all about that. Yeah, listen. If it happens, I might crumble under pressure, but I'm gonna pitch rollerblading as much as I can and be like, all right, everybody, we're watching Chris Haffey. This is this is aggressive inline. And then after that, we're watching tactics. Hey, Solomon, what's up, my man? Thanks for being here. What up, Reynaldo? YouTube has featured me. I have no idea what this means. Doesn't seem like it's really done much. But, you know, I'll take it. Topside Royale. Alright, ChatGPT. How can I learn to do a negative topside fish brain? Got it. You're talking about aggressive inline skating, grinding tricks. Okay. Alright. Okay. A negative topside fish brain is an advanced trick, so you'll want to break it down into smaller pieces before attempting it. Let's go step by step. Understand the trick. First, fish brain grind. The sole foot on the ledge rail and front foot locked beside on the ledge / rail. So it's telling me how to do a pencil macchio right now. Topside. Wait. Okay, fish brain grind, sole foot on the ledge rail, and front foot locked beside on the ledge rail. No. So it's telling me pencil macchio. Your sole foot is crossed over the obstacle. That's what it says. Topside means your sole foot is crossed over the obstacle. I mean, no, but kind of. Negative. Instead of putting the other foot on top of the obstacle in a normal direction, you lock it on the inside edge of your skate, opposite from the regular sole or torque foot. Bro, you are messing this up. ChatGPT, you're making this harder. You shouldn't. But we carry on. So, a negative topside fish brain. Your sole foot crosses over the obstacle, while your negative foot's inside edge locks in, making a very tight and unstable stance. Well, that's true. Prerequisites. Before attempting this, be comfortable with sole grinds, topside sole grinds, fish brains, and then negative mistrial or negative sole. These help build your edge control, balance, and confidence. Again, this is ChatGPT saying this, not me. I'm just reading it. Practice off the obstacle first. On flat ground, practice locking your skates into the negative edge position and the crossed topside sole simultaneously. The crossed topside sole. The crossed part is where you're losing me, ChatGPT. Like, I get that you're saying it's got to be, like, on top of the thing, but come on. Hold it for balance before trying on a ledge or rail. I mean, okay. Start on low, wide obstacles. Begin with a low, waxed ledge, not a rail. Approach at a slight angle so your shoulders are aligned with your grind direction. Jump up, plant your topside sole foot firmly, then immediately set your negative foot on its inside edge. Huh? Jump up, plant your topside sole foot firmly, then immediately set your negative foot on its inside edge. Tree, you broke the AI. You and your tricks have killed the AI. How much did y'all get for bitter cold? Ooh, good question. I think we were scraping 400. My mind jumped to 700. But I don't think that's true. I think it was like 350, 400. Did we get up close to 800? Man, I feel like you'd think I would remember this. I was more trying to remember people in the competition. Yeah, I want to say, like, when I say that we got close to 800, that feels right. More so than 3-something. But I feel like I'm also conflating that with the amount of money been made just through donations and stuff. I don't remember. Topside fish brain is redundant. This whole thing is a mess. Negative fish cannot comprehend yet. I feel AI objectively broke it down. It's definitely objective. I'll give you that. Aaron Gates just posted a sick negative Machio on a round street rail. Sweet. I thought it was like 1.5. You might be right about that. I mean, numbers were definitely not something I was paying attention to while we were doing it. It definitely could have been that. Viewers. Yeah, no, I'm talking about viewers too. I could have thought it was 800. But I might also be confusing that, like, I mean, the viewership numbers with the money that was raised. I don't remember. Yeah. You'd think I'd remember, but nope. Ben was a numbers guy. I was just kind of there. He just wanted someone to help vibe with him. I wasn't doing that great, but we had fun. I was so fresh to the scene. That was crazy. I don't want to go back and be like, oh, I wonder who this is, and be like, oh, I know that guy now. What else can we ask ChatGPT? Oh, it's 1 o'clock. All right. It's time for me to get rolling. One more rollerblading trick. One more rollerblading question. Let's see. I wanted to develop another pitch for us. I want to pitch to a company again, a crazy idea. Sent it over? Oh, okay. Thank you. Hey, I'm not okay. I need to use my mommy. Excuse me. Messages, please load. Come on, Instagram. There you go. I believe in you. Oh, dang. Here we go. Nice. Ayo Machio. Clean with it. Beautiful fishy. This rail looks awesome. Why is it so low is my question. Woo! Yeah, beautiful negative fit or negative Machio. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Some good tricks. Oh, Jan Welch is premiering John Elliott outtakes. Aaron's alley-oop negative Machios are money. Woo! Money. No. No. Oh. ChatGPT, you jerk. The prompt box to start typing, like, is right where the button that pops up after a second of loading that says sign up here. So anytime you quickly go to type into the box, it pops up the sign up here button and you accidentally click it. That's the worst. Let's see. Create a pitch to EA Gaming Studios to fully fund the aggressive inline skating game called On a Roll. Let's see if it picks up the game too. It's been like I have been surprised by some of the names and stuff it grabs. It's not always correct, but I'm like, oh, okay, I know that name. Like, it bringing up Billy, even though being completely incorrect was funny. Ugh, yeah. AO negative Machio, that'd be hard. Okay, let's see. So, ChatGPT. Here's a polished and strategic pitch tailored for EA Gaming Studios to fully fund the aggressive inline skating game On a Roll, framing it as a timely, culturally relevant, and profitable opportunity in the action sports genre. switch up she was trying the other day got me thinking. What was the switch up? I love when you get inspired by tricks. It's one of my favorite things. Pitch deck. On a roll, the future of inline skating games. Executive summary. On a Roll is a passion-driven, community-backed, aggressive inline skating game that has captured the attention of a niche but deeply loyal global audience. With its solid foundation, strong physics engine, and underground momentum, it's perfectly positioned to become the next cult classic sports title. This is Tony Hawk meets skate. Oh boy. But for the rebounding world of inline skating. Okay. Why inline skating? Why now? Inline skating resurgence. Social platforms, TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube have fueled a major revival in aggressive inline skating and park culture. Young skaters are back at skate parks blending 90s aesthetics with new school energy. Underserved market. I was like, wait a minute. No major inline skating titles since the early 2000s. Fans are starved in bold lettering for content. On a Roll fills this vacuum. Cultural momentum. Inline brands like Them Skates, USD, and Roses are experiencing record growth. The audience is global, urban, and fashion-forwarding. A perfect demographic for EA's evolving brand. Is that true? Inline brands like Them Skates, USD, and Roses are experiencing record growth. She was just messing around playing with AO Negative Machio, kept spinning to top acid. She kind of locked into pawn instead. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Okay, I thought of one more question before we go. How do I phrase this? Is the rollerblading market... I guess let me just put this, inline brands like Them Skates and Roses are experiencing record growth. Is the rollerblading market experiencing record growth? I guess, like, specifically, let me type in aggressive inline, not rollerblading. Is the aggressive inline market experiencing record growth? Searching the web. Here's what I found on whether the aggressive inline skating market is growing. Yes, but record growth for aggressive inline skating, specifically the trick stunts discipline, is less clearly documented. I'll break down what the data says, what's missing, and what that might imply for a pitch. Okay. What the market data shows. Overall, inline skates market is growing steadily. Global inline skates market was valued at around $527 million in 2024, expecting to reach 770 to 790 million by 2023, with a CAGR of 4.3% market growth. Another report suggests a faster growth in some segments, projecting inline roller skates to grow from 4.08 billion in 2024 to 6.21 billion in 2029 with an 8.8% CAGR, but this number seems to correspond more broadly to roller skates, rollerblading, all inline, not aggressive only. What? Another report suggests a faster growth in some segments, projecting inline roller skates to grow from 4 billion in 2024 to 6 billion in 2029. That's and it linked the article. What? 6 billion by 2029? Inline roller skates market overview. The Business Research Company. With the CAGR of 8.8%, yeah, 6. What the heck? That feels huge. I'm expecting a lot less than that. What's the trade war impact on transport industry? What is driving the inline roller skates market? Impact of rising recreational activities on the inline roller skates market. The rising popularity of recreational activities is expected to propel the growth of inline roller skates market going forward. The increasing popularity of recreational activities reflects a growth interest in leisure pursuits, driven by greater awareness of health benefits, improved access to facilities, and opportunities for social interaction. Inline roller skates enhance recreational activities by providing an effective cardiovascular workout improving balance and coordination, offering a low-impact exercise option, and fostering social interaction and mental well-being. For instance, in November 2023, according to the Bureau of Economic Analysis, a U.S.-based government agency, recreation activities contributed 19.8% to value added in 2022, an increase from 19% in 21. Wow. Supporting activities made up the remaining 46% of value added in 2022. Up to, okay. Dang, what the heck? That's crazy. That's cool. Trends driving growth. Increased interest in outdoor fitness, recreational skating, and health-conscious lifestyle. Growth in e-commerce, online marketing, social media visibility, innovation in materials, design, like lighter frames, better wheels, adjustable sizing, sustainability, and features some smart inline skates that appeal to younger, tech-savvy skates. What? Tech-savvy buyers. It's so interesting. See, this is the one thing that I really like ChatGPT for, is giving me all these sources. Giving me sources for things to, like, reference and of course, debunk. Huh. Yeah, predicting the same trend, and for aggressive inline specifically. I guess for this one, it might just be the inline skates market, but crazy. Would a business go on sale if it was experiencing record growth? Roses. Well, here's the thing. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of businesses, actually, that their whole model is to do that just so they can make a big payout. And that was something that was seriously considered at the car wash that I was at. My 2-year non-talkability is up, and I won't give many details, just to, of course, protect myself regardless. But that was something that was considered, is full buyouts, because even though trend is going up, there's a lot of people who are in it just to get that big payout and move on to the next thing. So yes, do I think that's what happened with Roses? No, I don't think that's what happened with Roses. Oh dang, all of those numbers. This is a global thing, though. I mean, the billion does not make any sense. The few hundred million could make sense with possible trends, but yeah, dude, it's interesting. I'm gonna look into all these websites and see who's running them and like what these numbers are. I want to compare all this data, because yeah, you can't take any of this for a fact. None of this. Can't take none of it. Take huge grains of salt. But this is really interesting. I'm very interested in this. Yeah, there's not specific data for aggressive inline, seemingly. Most market data lumps all inline skates and roller sports together. Yeah, not large-scale studies, of course, will affect this. Interesting. Yeah, I want to know more about this stuff. Just as I've been helping run the arcade, I'm more and more interested in all this dumb stuff. Especially as we have to get closer and closer to the franchise, but... Anyway. What a weird turn. Yeah, dude, that ChatGPT was very... not very helpful, but it definitely got me interested in a lot of different topics. Yeah, man, the thing that sucks is I know so many people who take everything ChatGPT or their AI says as, like, concrete fact. And it's cool that it has sources, but... Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Alright, y'all. Well, I appreciate you being here. It's time for me to get ready for work. I hope you have a good day. If you're looking to support me, go to spookwackadoo.com. Support Get Rollin' or Feet and Four Wheels. All of their money goes right back into the skate scene. So they are sponsors of this channel, so go and help them out. Let them know that we appreciate them. But I appreciate you. I hope your next session is a good one. I'm going to catch you on that flippity later, bladers.